Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I just did my What I Got for Christmas video. This is another thing I got for Christmas, which is awesome. And I've got the bath mat from a couple of years ago, which was another Christmas present because it's related. Now, anybody who knows me knows I'm into all kinds of weird glassware and bottles. I got a Stormtrooper whiskey bottle a little while ago because that helps with my Star Wars videos. I'm also big into Blade Runner, and I've got a Blade Runner Johnny Walker whiskey bottle. And just to go the whole 9 yards, I've even got a Tommy Gun vodka bottle. So I really like, yes, there's actual vodka in there. I really like custom, weird, quirky bottles. So of course, when Atari themselves announced this, an Atari Decanter Set with a joystick-shaped whiskey bottle and 2 glasses, I had to have it. So this is the Atari Joystick. Even comes with like a little tray and stuff. Let's open it up and check out what it looks like. So the Atari Joystick means a lot to me. I have been enamored with this particular controller since I was a kid. I think it's the best controller ever made. So to now have it as a whiskey bottle, heck yeah. I've been avoiding other people who may have opened this thing. I don't know what this is going to look like. Let's check it out. Whoa! There it is. Whoa! That's a lot bigger than I expected. Oh, it's got a desiccant pack in there. That is a lot bigger than I expected. Wow. Okay, it is not to scale. Yeah, that is huge compared to a real Atari joystick. But you know what? It echoes correctly. It's very nice. I like it. Comes with Atari-themed tumblers. There we go. Yeah, that's a very nice solid tumbler, sure. Good stuff. 2 of them. And a stopper. There you go, there's all the pieces. Yeah, it's got a stopper here. Which, oh, okay, yeah, that fits in there quite nicely. So, there we go. Yeah, now, I wouldn't say it's the thickest quality glass. Like this seems... Okay, remove silica gel bags inside before use. Well, no way. It says CX10 underneath. It is very... I am very pleased with it. I mean, come on, for a novelty item, this is incredible. Oh, it's even got... I don't know if you can make those out, but it's even got like the little arrows that a proper CX10 has. That's neat. That's very cool. I wouldn't say it's the thickest glass, though. Like, yeah, it's all this thickness here. It doesn't feel as sturdy or as robust as, say, the Stormtrooper bottle or the Blade Runner bottle, but you know what? I think it's just so cool anyway. Now, what I'm going to do, let me clear this stuff out of the way. And I want to just try this thing out as something holding liquid. I'm not going to put any booze in there just yet. I got to take out the silica gel, peel off some of these stickers. The fire button is there. Very cool. I mean, it's a big, chunky Atari joystick. If that's supposed to be an Atari joystick, it's big and chunky. But let me just try. I'm going to get that silica gel out of there and a couple other ideas. First, I'll be right back. So again, there is a close-up view. You can see it's an Atari joystick, all right. Now, what I'm curious about, the instructions or the manual or whatever you want to call it, the advertising, say that it's 750 mils. At first I thought there's no way you're squeezing 750 mils into that, but now that I look at it, it's a big chunky boy. Maybe it does have 750 mils. What I'm going to do is actually verify that. I've got 750 mils right here of, not whiskey, do not worry. I thought initially I want to just make sure the capacity is correct. So this is just some tea, which has a nice golden brown kind of, you know, wood grain effect. So let's try filling up this joystick and we'll just see, does it in fact hold 750 mils? And at what point does that stop? I predict it's going to stop about here, but maybe it is all the way up to the top. Let's give it a go. I don't think it's even going to get to the stem. Wow. It's actually a lower capacity than I'd anticipated. That is definitely 750 mils. And as you can see, it's not like it's very nicely down in the base, but somebody who's going to want to fill this thing up to the neck, you're going to need, let's see here, I've got another 250 mils in this thing, so would it take a full liter? Like, you want it to go up the pipe, right? You want it to be the full joystick effect, right? So let's just see here. It would almost take a full liter. If your intention is to fill the thing right to capacity, it would take maybe 900 odd mils, I think. Yeah, because anything more than that, then the stopper is not going to be stopping much. Let's see if I close that off. Ooh, that's interesting. It doesn't quite want to close. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. Oh, isn't that interesting? Maybe I got to twist it? Huh, why won't that close? Come on, stop. That's intriguing. The stopper is not stopping it. Maybe you're supposed to wiggle it down? No, it wants to keep pushing up. Well, maybe I'm not, okay. Interesting little design flaw there, I would say. It doesn't want to stop. Now, my guess is because there's oxygen in there, or air of some type, it's giving it a bit of resistance. But you would think, maybe that's why they don't want you to have it filling all the way up to the top. You can't put the stopper on. My intention is to put proper whiskey in here later. That'll be the next video. So we're just trying out the bottle itself. And that will only be down to here. So we will verify if that is in fact the case. Maybe you can't put the stopper in when it's all the way up to the top like that. So you wouldn't be doing that anyway, but there is what, in theory, the whiskey bottle would look like. In fact, let me take that out of the way. Yeah, there's what the whiskey bottle would look like on its own. Makes for a very nice piece. I mean, that's cool looking, for sure. But I can't get that stopper to go down, so that's, we will re-verify that with the liquid down to here. 750 ml is actually just down at the very base. Almost a full liter of whiskey, if you've got that much in your stock, will give you the proper full joystick bottle. But I can't get that little lid, the stopper to go all the way down there. That's a little annoying, but still. That is the Atari Whisky bottle filled up, and I'm going to hold the stopper and see, yeah, if I do that, you get the overall impression there, the overall look. But you got to be careful. If you fill it too high, you're not going to be able to push the stopper down. All right, interesting stuff. So yes, my next video, I'm actually going to put some proper whiskey in this and have a drink out of those glasses. So for the meantime, there it is. There's the Atari Whisky bottle going very nicely with my Stormtrooper, my Blade Runner, all my other crazy, my Star Trek bottles. This is very cool. As an Atari kid who's kind of beginning his whiskey journey, this is so cool, and I really, really like it. So that is very, very neat. I was just having a look in the box to see if there's any instructions about don't fill this thing up to the maximum, but there are no instructions. However, what there are, I forgot, there's this nice little display unit for me to set this on, and for the two glasses to sit in here as well. So that's very, very nice. Nice little display piece. So you can, we can make that all out. One other thing that I thought I would maybe check as well while I'm here, and that is, how well does this thing actually pour? Because of the shape, I'm a little worried. With my Stormtrooper bottle, I do find it takes a certain, in order for me to show as I'm filming that this is actually a Stormtrooper head, I have to grip it a certain way. If I just like grab it, that's fine, but nobody can see that it's a Stormtrooper head. And I've been holding it in weird ways, and it's very fumbly and difficult to work with. So I find if I put my thumb on his eye, then I can pour. And I'm just wondering, because of the shape of this thing with this weird long neck, is it going to be like a little bit of a pour and then all of it's going to come guggling out? So what I'm going to do is just empty some of this excess back into my measuring cup here. So let's just see what it would be like if you had the thing full. Oh, actually, you know what? That does come out okay. Now, let's just verify my theory that with a little bit more air, does this now stop? Yes, well, yes-ish. The more air that's in there, the better, but it still sticks up every once in a while. That's not fantastic. Okay. And secondly, my other theory, if I'm pouring this, actually, let's pour it into one of the glasses, do it properly. And if I'm pouring it out for somebody, now that we're at the point where it's no longer just the neck, if I'm having a chat with somebody and I'm starting to pour, don't worry, I wouldn't pour that much. Okay, no, it is a controlled spout. I take it back. It's not like this thing, you're never going to pour that much whiskey for somebody, but it's not like this thing is going to suddenly start gushing out. And you know what? Now that it's down that far, now the stopper does sit flush. So yes, do not fill your whiskey bottle all the way up to the top. Just leave it at the 750 ml level and you will be fine. Interesting stuff. Now my intention is next to put some real proper whiskey in here. That's the next video. And try this thing out properly. So I'm going to give it a rinse off, get the tea out of there, and we will do a proper real whiskey attempt with the whiskey bottle in my next video. Until then, we'll just say, yeah, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.